Once a man was very upset with his luck. He used to curse himself all the time. What kind of life have I got? What a meaningless life. Every sorrow surrounds me. Every problem falls on me. One day he was sitting like this and cursing himself. Why is my fate like this? Why is my life like this? Then suddenly an eagle comes and sits on a tree holding the prey in its claws. And right there, he starts eating his prey. When this troubled man sees the eagle, he starts praising eagle's life. What kind of lovely life is this? What a fun life he is living. Neither worry about eating it, nor about drinking it, nor about wearing it, nor about the family. He hunts and roams in the open air here and there, keeps roaming in the sky the whole day. This is real life. He is living a real life. And then he looks towards the sky and shouts loudly that, I wish I too was an eagle. Then I too would not have felt any sorrow or had any problems. I wish I too was an eagle. When he shouts loudly 2-3 times that I wish I too was an eagle, I too would not feel sad or have any problems. Then suddenly the sky starts thundering, and a sound comes from the sky that, O human, have I heard the truth that you are fed up with the life we have given you and want to become an eagle? So the person gets surprised after listening to this voice from the sky. And looking at the sky, he says, Yes, I am fed up with this life of mine. Because every problem is with me, every sorrow is with me, every problem is with me. Then a voice comes from the sky, O human being, think once again. We have given you a very lovely life. But if you still want us to make you an eagle, we will make you an eagle. But once if we turn you into an eagle, we will never turn you back into a human. So this man immediately replies that I have very thought well that I want to become an eagle. And once I become an eagle, I will never say that I want to become a human being. Then a voice comes from above as your wish, and that person becomes an eagle. As soon as a person becomes an eagle, he starts flying in the open air. Sometimes it flies here and sometimes there, and thinks what a fun life it is. This is a real life. Neither there is any tension nor any problem, and not any fear. He keeps flying in the air for a long time, blows its wings for 2 to 3 minutes, and then stops beating its wings and remains floating in the air for a long time. In this way, the evening time comes closer, and he thinks that there should be a place to live in. I should have my own home where I can stay at night. Then he starts collecting straws and sticks, and starts making his nest on a tall tree. By cutting wood one by one, he make a beautiful nest for himself and sleep in it at night. And he thinks that he will wake up in the morning and hunt, and in the morning he will again have fun and fly in the open air. In morning, he went to hunt and keeps flying in open air, and goes from above and looks down to see some prey, so I can catch it there and eat it. But he couldn't find. A lot of time passes. He keeps searching for prey, but he doesn't find anything. There is a forest nearby, and he goes into that forest thinking that he might find some good prey there. He keeps searching for prey over the jungle and inside the jungle, but he couldn't find anything. As evening approaches, he returned back to his nest in disappointment. In a way, he sat on a tree after being tired. There he sees an injured bird over there. He immediately catches it, takes out its wings and eats it. After eating that bird, he returns to his nest and thinks that, even though it is a sick bird, at least I got something to eat. He starts taking rest after reaching back to his nest, and thinks that I will catch a good prey in morning and satisfy my hunger. In the morning he again starts flying in open air, searching for prey, but today also, he can't find anything. After a long time he flies high in the sky and searches for prey with his cunning eyes, but can't find anything. Then he went towards that jungle, but there also he can't find anything. Flying like this, evening approaches, and he returns to his nest with disappointment. In the way, He sits on a tree and thinks, maybe today. Also, there is a sick bird waiting for me. But every time, luck is not kind. This time it does not find any bird, and it gets tired and goes back to its nest. And after reaching the nest, he goes to sleep hungry and thinks that tomorrow morning he will catch a big prey and satisfy today's hunger also. He sleeps deeply in his nest at night. Suddenly, a heavy storm came which throws him and his nest in separate direction. So where it falls, and a pointed stick gets stuck in his paw and injures it badly. After the storm stops, heavy rain starts, but somehow he remains hidden under the tree. The night passed with great difficulty. As soon as the morning comes, the rain stops, and there is happiness all around. Rivers and waterfalls start flowing. Everything becomes like normal, but this eagle is no longer the same as before. Its paw is injured. Due to the stick, his paw is injured very badly. And let me tell you that eagle's paw plays a very important role in catching its prey, because eagle catch its prey with the help of its paw and then eats it with the help of beak. But now his paw has damaged and he was hungry from 2 days. He flies for some time in search of prey, perhaps finding a sick bird, but every day he can't find a sick bird. After flying for some time, he sits on a tree due to hunger and pain. As soon as he sits on a tree, he doesn't recognize that there is another problem waiting for him. A flock of 8-10 crows from nearby come and start harassing it and start pecking at its wound. They come to know that this eagle is injured and weak due to hunger. He flies a little to escape from them and then sits on a tree, but they don't let him go. He flies again, but they come again and harass him. Crows often do this with eagle, but then eagle also plays a game with crows. When flock of crows harass the eagle, then eagle starts flying straight high in the sky. Crows also starts flying like this. But after flying for a while, they reached at a height where they can't get proper oxygen. They start suffocating and couldn't go higher than this. But because eagle can fly above the clouds, he goes higher but crow can't, and they start coming downwards. So, in this way, eagle gets rid of crows. But to fly at that much height, this eagle doesn't have enough strength due to hunger and pain. So he flies, and then sits back and crows again started teasing him. A day passed in this hunger and painful situation. Second day passed. Third day passed, but there is no improvement in the situation of eagle. His situation was becoming worse day by day. On fourth day, when he was about to die, he flies and sits on a terrace of a nearby human hospital and keeps watching the patients passing by and thinks that I wish I was a human being, so that I can get my injuries treated from the hospital, or I can tell someone that I am hungry and in trouble. But today I am such a voiceless bird that I cannot say anything to anyone. I cannot ask anyone for help. Thinking this, he dies on that terrace. He sacrifices his life, but at the same time he also teaches us that whatever you have been made of and whatever you are having, be happy with it, and keep trying to do better at it. Don't be upset about this. I wish I was like this. I wish I was like that. I wish I could become like this. Keep trying to do your best in whatever you are. Friends, this story is imaginary, but teaches us a very important rule of life, that we are good in whatever we are. Just keep trying your best in that. Thank you. So friends, if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.